We just wanna party, party just for you. We just wanna party, party just for you. I don't wanna die, party just for me. You ain't gotta dance, dance and shake the breeze. We just wanna party, party just for you. We just wanna party, party just for you. I don't wanna die, party just for me. You ain't gotta dance, dance and shake the breeze.
This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Look how I'm living now. Police be tripping now. Yeah, this is America. Guns in my area. I got the strap. I gotta carry 'em. Yeah, I'ma go into this. Yeah, this is gorilla. Yeah, I'ma go get the bag. Yeah, or I'ma get the pad. Yeah, I'm so cold like, yeah. I'm so dull like, yeah. We gon' blow like, yeah. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. Look how I'm geeking now. I'm so fitted. I'm on Gucci. I'm so pretty. I'm gonna get it. Watch me move. This is Sally. That's a tool. On my Kodak. Black. Ooh, know that. Ooh, get it. Ooh, work it. 100 bands. Contraband. I got the plug on who a hawker. Whoa. They gonna find you like Baka. Blah.
America. I just checked my follow and listen. You motherfuckers owe me.
Get your money, black man. Get your money, black man. Get your money, black man. Get your money, black man.
Get down.
Just a black man in this world. You just a buckhole, hey. Just a black man in this world. An expensive foreign G. Just a big dog, yeah. My Kindle came in the backyard. From a barbarian life to a dog.
When you see men fall, don't laugh. Learn. Because you're on your way up. And the things that tempt people to fall, you and I are not free from that temptation, nor from the weakness that will cause us to stumble and fall. When you laugh at somebody else's fall, white or black, rich or poor, your enemy or your friend, you are laughing and opening a way for your own demise when you do that. Because to laugh and not learn, to make mockery and not to understand, is to make the same mistake yourself. Did you hear me?
Make sure my mic is good. As always, I appreciate y'all. Peace. Kofa, Grow Talk Entertainment. Wake your glass up. Happy Thursday, y'all. Happy Friday, Junior. The time is now 7:31 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the lovely city of Atlanta, Georgia. Once again, I am your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. I am your host, Kofa, K-O-F-A, not coffee, not kufu, not Kofi, or any variation thereof. Kofa rhymes with sofa. Easy to say, easy to spell. Again, this is Growth Talk Entertainment, where growth stands for gentlemen reaching our wealth through healing, and this is where we help men find a positive fuck it. Let's get the general housekeeping out the way. You see the Cash App, you see the PayPal. You've been in these YouTube streets long enough, like so many of y'all have already generously done. You know how to use super chats and super stickers. You also see pinned to the top, growthtalkent.com. You can go snag your hoodies, your journals, your coffee mugs. I'll have this one up by Sunday. You can go grab your Growth Talk merch on growthtalkent.com, pinned to the top of the chat. But if you don't want to donate monetarily, what you will do is take your shoes off when you come in my house. Hit the like button. The like button is free.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease.
Before we get to y'all shout outs, let's go ahead and hit y'all with Randy.
It feels so lovely to be here tonight. What a beautiful, give yourselves a round of applause. You're so lovely. Everyone's so lovely. And
bring it back on me again. Again, I appreciate everybody being in here. Thank you all for being in here. Let's get these shout outs out the way so we can get to cooking tonight. Again, pin to the top of the chat, growthtalkent.com. I appreciate anybody want to go there. Just peruse, put something in your cart, act like you're going to get something, even if you just window shopping or screen shopping. But go back and go ahead and support and get your merch. Sister Felicia in the building.
You go, girl.
He says, good evening, Kofa mods, chat, and the replay gang. Salute to all of you indeed. Brother Corey Joe in the building. What's going on? He says, salute, Kofa, chat, and mods. I appreciate you being in here, good brother, as always. Felicia says, I hope everyone had a productive week and hit the like button indeed for our good brother Kofa. I appreciate you, sis. Corey Joe with the $2 bomb already. He says, salute, growth family. Keep up the dope work, Kofa. I appreciate it, bro.
These last $2.
Brother Malika in the building. He says, peace to you, good brother, Kofa, and the chat. Indeed. Felicia, y'all speaking. That was me speaking to y'all. Yes, indeed. This is America. This is where we are and where we have been for quite some time. Brother Malika with the $5 bomb. He says, for the Kofa toothpick fun. I appreciate you, bro. I will make use of it this weekend. Salute to Sister Messy. She been on top of this one. Her and Trend, brother, full drinking, half thinking. Appreciate the 5 spot. I got you in a second. She says, team replay. Hope I do y'all proud tonight. Again, this isn't a lot of clips. We just gonna have a conversation tonight. It's gonna be mainly me. So like it or love it, y'all can hit the like button and dip. At least do that for me. Or y'all can hit the like button and stick around and see my thoughts on Charlie Kirk, Kevin Samuels, and where we are in America. But salute to Messy Mashawn and brother Full Drinking, Half Thinking, aka Trend. They've been doing an excellent job just keeping us up. You know, even if it's a different view from her or him or slightly different, or they're just having a conversation on screen together. I've hopped in a couple of their chats. So salute to everybody that did cover this over the week. I had to take a chill pill. I had to take a knee. And I'll get to all that in a second. But I do want to shout out Messy Mashawn and Trend because they've been going hard at it. Eric Jordan in the building. What's going on, good brother? Salute to you, bro. I appreciate you. Let's see. Brother Hale Kells in the building. He says, what up? Where else are we? He says, my people, was good? And take y'all damn shoes off and hit the like button.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease.
I appreciate it, bro. I think we all caught up on the shout outs. You see the thumbnail. I was going to do an intro with Scarface and the famous, you need people like me to point your fingers and say, that's the bad guy. I was going to do that clip, but I decided not to. I decided to go with This Is America by Childish Gambino, aka Donald Glover. I decided to go with that because this is what this looks like. Everybody seems to be confused on what happened to Charlie, why it happened to Charlie Kirk, where do we go from here? And I've been listening, I've been hearing, I'm listening to both sides. Yes, I remember when white people were making fun of Trayvon Martin and his death and having Skittles and sweet tea and laid out on the ground. Yes, I remember much of what was said about Eric Gardner when he was choked out by the police and I Can't Breathe, and, you know, Black Lives Matter got their money and they slid off with it, and they're fine with black male death because that funded the movement. I know George Soros and all that other shit. But black men dying funded Black Lives Matter because we can always keep something going. Then we feel like we're justified when we turn around and make fun of the same devil that we call white folks. That's why I started out with Farrakhan tonight. When you see a man fall, aka a Charlie Kirk, don't laugh, learn. And let me clear this up as well. Go ahead and put your comments in there if you think I'm off base. If you got something else you want to point out that I see that I may have missed, Kofa, you cooning, whatever the hell. My mods, don't kick anybody tonight. If somebody comes in here and they have an issue with what I'm saying, don't kick them tonight. I want all that shit in the comments. I wanted to stay there. I've already demonetized the stream. That's why I set the financial goal for as high as I set it. Again, just trying something different with the channel. If we get there, we get there. If we don't, we don't. I'm still going to be on camera talking my fair share of shit. One of the points that I have to make tonight is my issue with the black community and the way we celebrate. We're going to get a little bit more Farrakhan tonight too. I don't have a bunch of clips. I'm not going to do the news reels. Like I said, Messi has done a great job doing that. Trent did an excellent job the other night of covering Candace Owens' spill. Of course, Candace Owens herself being who she is and actually being friends with this guy. They both came up about, like 10 years ago. And I was like, I was hesitant to talk about it because BT did mention something as well. He mentioned that I seen all these people hop on this Charlie Kirk theme to talk about this man being assassinated, because I want to make that clear, because that's another ignorant ass thing that D.L. Hughley said, that Charlie Kirk wasn't assassinated, he got shot. You're trying to dumb down somebody who has been in I got you, EJ, I appreciate it, bro, in the political realm since he was 18 years old. When somebody is murdered for political reasons, whether it's a belief or actual politician or somebody that's in a Charlie Kirk position, that is an assassination. Go look it up your fucking self. I'm not going to do it for you. Y'all grown. Don't listen to my grown ass. You got your grown ass brain and ears yourself. Go look the shit up and see what an assassination actually is. So to try to dismiss this shit, this is the shit that pisses me off about it. So yeah, y'all gonna get some rants tonight. This is the shit that pisses me off. This isn't cooning or buck dancing for Mr. Charlie and white man and shit. Black people, we love remixing shit. And then as soon as white people do it on the other side, you gonna bitch and you gonna cry about it. And your hoe ass don't have the fucking power to do shit about it.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
This is what my community was doing. Black folks, stay out of this. It's not our problem. That's white on white violence. Here we go. Celebrating the shit. Even in, I'm not empathetic for him. Something simple as that post. I'm not empathetic for him. That is a celebration in my mind. If you say it ain't our business, like we tell everybody else to mind their damn business, I'm over here minding my black business. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Mind the business that pays you. You know, all our cute hood colloquialisms. We'll tell everybody else to mind their business. Then we can't wait to hop on it when it's white folks. Then when y'all ass start getting let go of your jobs, it ain't fair. This is what's fucked up in the community, in America in general, in society. We have become a society, a culture of feelings. That's why Charlie's not here. Don't give a damn what else anybody else say. It's based off of feelings. Even if there's a underlying tone. Salute to whoever gave me the thumbs down. Please put in the chat why you gave me the thumbs down if you're still in here. Even if it's an underlying tone of it happened because of Israel or something like that, something broader in scope. The shooter is based off of feelings. And when I say the shooter, whether or not that young man was a scapegoat or he actually pulled the trigger, conspiracy theory, Kofa getting going now. Salute to Messi and Trent. I know they over there on their live. I hate we going at the same time. This is the other thing. I'm also moving lives to Thursday because I got to study for the cloud because I don't want to be the one of those brothers bitching and moaning and crying, complaining about everything and not trying to better myself.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Again, why I started with Farrakhan tonight. That little short message. When men fall, don't laugh. Learn. We turn a blind eye every day in our community. Whether it's the music or something happening for real. People are dying and getting murdered. We don't say shit. It happens to a white boy and we can't say, see how violent those white folks are? Wait a minute. Those white folks that are violent are y'all fucking allies. Y'all could not wait to vote for the Democratic Party. Kamala Harris. Those were the people that were supporting transgender, LGBT, putting this shit in school, telling little boys they can cut their dick off. Y'all supported that shit, black community. And it amazes the shit out of me. You know how to talk about white men, but your ass won't say a motherfucking word about no LGBT still.
No.
And yes, mainly, mostly. You know what? I can't even say mainly, mostly this time. I would love to put it on black women, but it's a lot of y'all hoe ass black men out there still following behind these women. You couldn't wait. I'm with her. I couldn't wait to vote for Kamala and the Democratic Party and pushing this fucking agenda. Then when one of them motherfuckers done shot up a school, nobody said anything about the trans community, LGBT community. Now the LGB is BT. I saw y'all. I'm gonna get y'all comments in a second. Like LaRon, aka Broken Traditions, aka Wins and Lessons, said the LG and the B trying to separate from the T and the plus and all that. Too fucking late. Too fucking late.
No.
Then been y'all homeboys, homegirls, y'all's home theirs and home theys.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
This whole fucking time. They ass start showing the actual violence. See, y'all want to blame it on them redneck white boys that I grew up with in Alabama. You know which white boys is cool and you know which ones ain't. But both of them motherfuckers look the same, sound the same, and carry guns. But you ain't got no choice but to be around them. So you have to do what? Learn. You know who to fuck with, who not to fuck with. But if I choose not to be in the fucking streets in my community, I'm a lame, I'm a goofy, I don't deserve support. If I'm not in the black Christian church, I'm lame, I'm goofy, I'm a sinner, I don't deserve support. We turn our heads all the time on so much. Let me get to y'all comments real quick. Just getting fucking warm. Let me scroll up. Kill, I got you. BT snuck in here right when I was getting going, I believe. Salute to you, BT. I appreciate you being in here, good brother. Let me see. Where are we? Good. BT says, you using the Farrakhan clip I've been using.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Great minds, brother. Great minds. Y'all, excuse me. I got another one I'm going to play in a second. EJ says, my Cash App, brother. Appreciate that. EJ hit me with... Wait a minute. Where'd it go? Damn. There we go. EJ hit me with the 5 spot. He says, Fuck them kids supporting black male media. I appreciate you, EJ. I appreciate the heads up too. Quiet Storm not in here to troll me tonight. Let me see. Emperor says, Kofa about to speak that hard truth, that ugly truth, bro. I am, man. Let's keep on scrolling. Said no sound. Am I back? Can y'all hear me? I know BT in here. If I ain't had no sound, if I lost sound or something like that, I know BT would have called me. Let me see. Culture, I owe you a wrench, brother. I'm gonna try to remember after the live. Somebody that actually has my phone number, shoot me a message, or Culture, hit me up and email me, bro. And we'll chop it up like that. But I owe you a wrench. EJ, you got one. Who else? Emperor, you've been in here enough too. Y'all hit me up for a wrench. EJ says, I'm glad that black people ain't getting involved because this is a white people problem to a degree. That's why I started with This Is America, because it's bigger. But the thing is, it is a lot of black people getting involved. We always got to say shit. That's the problem I have, EJ. We do a lot of shit talking in the black community. I'll get to Farrakhan in a second. We do a lot of shit talking in the black community. Culture says, you right, bro. I appreciate it. Culture says, I got in a discussion about this today. Bro, I've had this discussion many a times in our community, but well before Charlie. We blame everything on white folks, then turn around and look the other way because the killers stay next door to us. But then we'll clap when it's a white person. But again, we've got all these grown-ass hard men. The church is supposed to support the community and all that shit, and we can't get these motherfuckers out of our community. Culture says, do you, bro? We got team replay for others. I appreciate that. But Culture says, them butt plug ass men, feminine as fuck.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
But we can't deny single mothers home celebrating the fairy boys. Him so cute, indeed. Let me see. Let me keep on going. Just trying to catch up with the comments. Sheila in the building. She says, good evening, Kofa and chat.
You go, girl.
Appreciate you being in here, good sis. Son Moses back in the building. Salute, bro. Been a little second. Everybody speaking, saluting. Cool. Coach says, appreciate you, bro. Yes, sir. I got you, man. Just hit me up on email, and we'll go from there. But I owe you a wrench. But getting back to it. One of the issues I have, because this shit is gonna be everywhere, y'all. It's not just about Charlie. It's not just about Kevin. It's about the community at large. BT, appreciate that 5 spot, brother. Thank you. Let me go ahead and grab you before I get to rolling again. BT with the 5 spot. He says, my drop before you continue. I got you, bro.
I'ma just bless her. I chew. Baby girl, you with the winners. How could you lose? Like her too. Many different flavors. How can I choose?
You running in the wrong direction, ma.
Happy BT, and I'm gonna hit you with one more just cause it's you. Back on me. One of the issues I have is when we do have black male leadership in the community and in the family. Again, y'all, I'm going every which way with this because our joyful reaction pissed me off. Not because it was Charlie Kirk. Again, like BT said, I seen people doing all this Charlie Kirk content that never touched a political stance on their platform before just because it was hot. And we know, just like actual mainstream journalism, if it bleeds, it leads.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
But it was so egregious what happened, and I do believe again, CTK, as BT calls me, and I call him CT Ron, Conspiracy Theory Ron, Conspiracy Theory Kofa. I do believe there's something bigger afoot that we haven't seen. And I was watching different clips at different times from the news. So I watched a lot of this stuff out of sequence. The first thing I watched when BT called me, though, was the shot. At first I was like, damn, that much blood something happened right there in the front. How did the bodyguards miss it? I was like, no, that person couldn't have been in the front. I like, shit, he was sniped. Shout out to Beautiful Lies as well.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Beautiful Lies El Guapo. He broke down that Charlie had on a vest and the bullet ricocheted and hit him in the neck, and that's what killed him. For those that don't know, when a bullet ricochets, let me see if I can find something to give you an example. Damn. So pretend this is a bullet. Pretend this is a bullet. My broken ass remote. Pretend this is a bullet. That shit hit the top. When a bullet ricochets, it does what we call tumbling. It flips. So it basically turns the bullet into a ninja star. It made the bullet spin. You can't see it. That's how fast bullets move. This is why it bothers me, because we love shoot 'em up shit in the community. We love it in the music. We don't snitch on guys that we know got bodies. Y'all don't understand what a bullet does to human flesh. It's never the entry wound. The reason why Charlie bled out so much, because when that bullet hit the top of that vest, go back and look at the video, you can see a spark. Hold on, say one. Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm looking at BT comment. I'm thinking then nobody can hear me. It turns it into a ninja star, basically. It starts spinning. Instead of going straight, it spins. So it hit the top, so it cut into him, and not to be too graphic, but this is my channel. Y'all know how I talk. It probably set in the back of his the base of his skull is more than likely what happened. That's what I'm assuming. But it basically cut his jugular vein, his carotid artery, and his neck. That's why he bled so quick. That's why he passed out and started seizing. So, because entry wound, I think Sheila just said it. The exit wound, Sheila's correct, is bigger. Entry wounds usually go in. Oh shit, we gotta stop the bleeding. We gotta start the bleeding. That's why you see it spurt like that. Charlie's gushed because it hit. What did she say? It hit an artery. Because when BT, salute Drew, when BT told me that he got shot in the neck, I'm thinking it grazed him. He was like, nah, blood started gushing out and stuff. I was like, okay, well, I'll look when I get home, because I was driving. I get home, go to Twitter, look at the video, and I was like, bro, he ain't gonna make it. And BT was like, nah, man, he in the hospital right now. They said, they haven't given an update. I was like, bro, I just saw the real video. He's not gonna make it. There's too much blood to lose immediately, and then his body immediately went to seizing. He wasn't gonna make it. Even if he didn't have on a vest where the bullet hit and ricocheted off the vest, there's a possibility he could have or he couldn't have made it. Possibility. But I don't think he would have made it either way. So whoever was shooting, they did aim for what we call the goodie bag, aiming center mass. So it hit the big. So even if you don't hit right in the middle, this is what you aim for. If you do miss, you got different options you can hit. And I think that's what happened, but the bullet ricocheted. So that's your range lesson for the day. Let me sip my coffee. BT says, press 1, always the forever troll. It says, press 1 if you know what a ninja star is. One. Again, appreciate you being in here, Drew. Salute, Chelsea. What's going on, sis? Bring it back on me. So one of the things, the issues that I have is our celebration at this man dying and how gruesome it is. And we're still crying over Dr. King years later. You might see it as opposing sides. I see two men that spoke about what they believed in with whatever party they were dealing with, and they were politically adjacent. If Dr. King was assassinated, so was Charlie Kirk. And to BT's point, I didn't even know his name. I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw the clips on Instagram. I saw the clips here and there. I didn't even know his name. It really didn't click for me until over the weekend who he was. Now I remember when they were first doing MAGA hats and everybody was so hateful of Candace Owens and calling her a coon. Charlie was basically a fucking kid at the time. And it was another guy. I think Brandon Tatum, shout out to him. They were all coming up together. But of course, everybody looked at Candace. Because, oh my God, they would almost expect it from a black man to go vote Republican and hate him. But Candace was such a lightning strike to see with that loud voice on the Republican side and not backing down and making fair points. So I remember her, and it was like, it clicked over the weekend and being like, oh shit, Charlie Kirk, that was that kid back then. I didn't realize it. But I had to talk about this because of the reaction. So it's not so much about his death or, oh, I love the man and all that. I'm not here to fake the funk like that. I genuinely hate he died and the way he went out. Because again, this is America. That's why I chose that song, the intro tonight. This is where we are. We are a country of fucking feelings. That man died over words. Kevin Samuels may not have been murdered. Again, jury's still out on that. Still a conspiracy theory about that. But we know the brother died, and we know which group, specifically black women, celebrated. I know a couple of black brothers that celebrated. Over words.
Take that monkey shit out. You embarrassing us.
Over words. So you can't come to this red pill space. Black people can never, ever again. This is why I played Farrakhan clip. I'm going to keep beating it in your fucking head.
But wait, it gets worse.
You do not have the moral high ground to stand on to now tell these white folks they're wrong, they're evil for having the fucking stance that they have, and you keep making them right. And you keep making them right by doing the shit that you're doing in your own fucking community.
Knocks down another 3-ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
Charlie wasn't wrong with a lot of he said. His numbers may have been off, but you still mad at him. You still celebrated the shit. Kevin wasn't wrong about what he was saying, and his numbers were spot on at the time and still relevant to this day. And you hated him and you celebrated when he passed. I really wonder how people are going to look at brothers like myself. Because there's been other brothers that have died in the red pill. Some of the original passport bros from, like, when I say 10, 12, 13 years ago, them cats were already in their 40s and 50s. So they've died within the last few years or whatever. Sisters got wind of that, leaving negative ass, nasty, just disgusting ass comments under his photos. If somebody, don't forget our brother such and such. Don't forget about this brother, he got us where we're at. Because of feelings. Because of words. Charlie's a bad guy because of words. But your white boss does everything in their motherfucking power to stop your ass from progressing on that job. Appreciate it, culture. From making a come up, from getting that promotion you work for. That motherfucker still breathing. You know why? Because it's easy for you to hide behind a keyboard or hide behind a cell phone and digitally clap. Because you ain't going to do shit to your boss. You're not going to say shit to him. The same sisters that talk cash shit for years.
But wait, it gets worse.
For fucking years. Black men ain't shit. We ain't never gonna be shit. All men are dogs. All black men cheat. Y'all uneducated. Y'all still telling the fucking lie, the sisterhood, that y'all the most educated. We've dispelled that myth with numbers several times over. A couple of months ago, 300,000 women, black women specifically, only just black women, 300,000 plus, gone. The same fucking jobs you worship, the same white man ass you kiss, the same white man words you listen to, the same black men you've been talking shit to the whole damn time. Now you trying to come back, keep your ass over there with the white folks. No, you told us we wasn't shit. But then one of them die for giving your ass perspective on being a fucking baby mama. And now you mad. And then you happy when he dies. That white man that had his foot in your ass forever and a day. But as long as you was in corporate and you could bring your black ass home and talk shit to your men, you were okay. Now you done lost the job. So all that anger or whatever the fuck you done had pent up, sisters online talking that, I don't have to be empathetic. Amanda Seals, anyone? I gave the example. I'm going to say it here tonight. Y'all celebrating Charlie Kirk getting murdered, getting assassinated. That's like me not liking what Amanda Seals has to say and hoping that that sister get raped.
No.
People have told me, Kofa, that's a false equivalent. She's not espousing all this hate speech and this, that. No, stop being a bitch. A lot of the shit that Charlie Kirk said has been said here in the Red Pill. I dare you to go find a lie. But you still got your you still up under your grandmama's skirt. You still got your mama titty in your mouth. As grown ass black men, bring it back to the brothers now. So you're going to follow behind these sisters and whatever the fuck they say. That shit looks cool. Because you thought you was going to get some crumbs from their table when Chase and all these other major corporations during the pandemic was handing out minority vouchers, pretty much, for women. Black women got that shit last after all the other women. Because for whatever reason, our sisters can't get through their head. That white girl is a minority too. She gonna get it first. But you'll celebrate her, get your little piece, and then come home and shit on your men. Then when we tell y'all about voting for Democrats and Kamala Harris and all this LGBT alphabet mafia shit, you tell us to shut the fuck up. Then one of them motherfuckers take out a white man and you clap. Somebody please make it make sense. Get to y'all comments. Chelsea, I got you coming in. Let me see. Brother Drew in the building. Oh, hold on. Let me get Sheila first. Sheila said, I've heard of him a couple years ago. Yeah, he was around way back then during Trump's first run. It really clicked for me over the weekend. BT was like, oh, he goes around, he debates the guys at Cal. I was like, oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. Didn't know his name. Never really paid attention. I heard what he said. I was like, you know what? He ain't wrong. Let me keep going. But I don't feel like hearing people argue and all that shit. So, never really knew his name until he got assassinated. Do I feel bad about that? No. Why? Because that wasn't the realm I was in. But what he was saying was right. When I saw them clips, all right, cool. Keep on scrolling. When I see Candace, I'll listen to her. I'll watch her documentary every now and then. But I wasn't just enamored and locked in onto politics like that. Again, wokity woke Kofa. I know how dirty politics are. I understand COINTELPRO. That's the other shit that pisses me off. That's where I was going before. I'm gonna put a pin in it. I got it on my notes because I still didn't hit it yet. Drew says, got simple points about him and they're all true. And I didn't like him at all, but I don't co-sign what was done to him at all.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Indeed, bro. I didn't like him. I did not like him. He one of them cats I don't have a problem with. Now you got a Nick Fuentes, who I think is going to try to slide in Charlie's spot. But he's such a non-likable motherfucker. I think as a human being, that shit oozes out the camera. Nick Fuentes is so undislikable. I don't even think white folks fuck with him. Drew says, true story. Appreciate it. Culture with the $2 bomb. He says, thank you for stating this, my brother. I got you, bro.
Hotter than fish grease.
These last $2.
Drew says, I want to know how many women agreed with Cynthia G, but mourned over Charlie. Indeed. For those that don't know Cynthia G was on YouTube, and she was this fucking piece of trash cunt that said black women should abort their black son. If they find out the boy is if they're going to have a boy, they should abort that baby. That's who Cynthia G is. Who got her booted from the platform? A white woman.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
White girl. Susie Janet going through my mind. Sarah Jackson and Julie too.
It took a white woman to correct that shit. Brothers had been on this sister head for a while, but a white woman was like, I got you guys. That's fucked up, blah, blah, blah. Complain to YouTube, her ass was gone. That's when you talk about actual allyship. Not this alphabet mafia shit. Y'all thought y'all had a whole bunch of fucking allies. As soon as these companies started pulling back on the LGBT shit, as soon as they started stepping away, as soon as these motherfuckers started murdering folks, you mad at a man in a dress that identifies as a woman, but you're only mad at him because you know he has a dick between his legs. So you're still trying to blame his heterosexual side. But he's fully into the alphabet mafia, but you don't want to claim that shit. It's like sisters claim they be mad at these dudes that you love the LGBT any other time, but you mad at bisexual men. But you also sleep with bisexual men because you know these cats be coming out of prison. They done dibble and dabble with other men. Some of these cats are starting to tell y'all the truth and you still fuck with them. As long as he told me the truth, I know how to protect myself. But when shit hit mainstream, you get real fucking quiet. But you still mad at heterosexual black men with fucking standards. You're mad at a Officer Tatum. You're mad at a Kofa. You're mad at a G.R.O.W.T.H that can look at this shit objectively. I'm not going to celebrate this man's death. I didn't like what he said, but I'm not finna celebrate. That means I can get God.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Over words. Emperor says, RP David Carroll, the real truth teller that black women hated with a passion. Indeed, bro. Let me see. BT says 325K right now. What's that for? I'm lost, BT. I missed that. Drew says, we were bullet bags.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
But some of these queens mourning Charlie, but we don't protect them. Yeah, well, she was the same one, right, Drew? That said abort black boys. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the same sister. Air quotes. Culture says, I spit like Kirk and will use the hard R talking to my people or women that are fat 304s. I use all words and mean it. I dare someone. Felicia says, talk to him, Kofa. I appreciate that, Culture. Appreciate that, Felicia. Drew says, preach. Keys open door. Hold on, man. Now we got a special guest in the building. I ain't seen this man in a good minute.
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
Bring that. What's going on, Keys? He said, it's amazing how we grow into adulthood and lose our logic. We teach kids sticks and stones and then celebrate murder. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Chelsea says, been heartbreaking seeing people with no compassion over the kids and the wife. Indeed. And a lot of people, and I'm glad this came from Chelsea.
White girl.
Bring it back. I'm glad this came from Chelsea. Because people will see that, and then on the black side, they'll say, well, nobody had compassion for Eric Gardner and his children and his family. And that's not true. This is the issue I have with those statements like that. We hyper focus on the negative. We will hyper focus on the negative. So Chelsea mentioning Charlie Kirk's family, everybody will run back to the negative and say, those people over there didn't have sympathy for Eric Gardner. But what about the people that did? What about them same people, them same white folks that went out there locking step with you? Black lives matter, Black lives matter. And our sisters got that bread, got a mansion out in California, and then changed on their site that they were there basically to eradicate the traditional nuclear black family, meaning taking men out of the equation. Somebody talk to me. Kofa crazy? I've been called worse. But we're okay with it over here as long as it looks good. That's why my community is pissing me off with some of these reactions. Drew says, I knew who he was once I saw his half-truths, which were done by design. I simply turned them off. Ain't no point to blast him. There's no point to shoot that man, bro. But again, like Candace Owens, because that was her friend, I genuinely believe something else is afoot politically. And Candace Owens, y'all remember that scene in Paid in Full where Ace was like, I'm finna be on some real murder shit, A. Any nigga that look at me jealous, anybody owe me money when his brother went missing. If you go back and look at one of Candace's last shows, Trent just reviewed it last night. Candace owned one, bro.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
May Allah protect that sister. I know she's a Christian, Candace, if you see that, but may Allah, God, protect you. Candace owns some shit right now, bro. I genuinely believe she, for lack of a better term, she know where the bodies are buried. She already do hell of a research, and then she's in the circle. So if something is going on and she's thinking that something is going on that might be going on, and it came from inside a camp of theirs that they're adjacent to, Shawty finna unleash hell. Let's keep on going. Let me see. EJ says white women got the majority of DEI and affirmative actions, and black men caught most of the smoke from who? Thank you.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Chelsea says, I don't follow him like that, but I had compassion for his kids and wife, and I respect it. I'm not mad at anybody. Kale says, an even better example, if that was Cynthia G, that chick who called black men bullet bags that got murked, I feel the same way. Nobody deserves to be killed because of an opinion.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
And Cynthia G has a son, indeed. Key says, exactly. The best poison is when you can get convinced by the actual racist that someone else is. Applause all around. I just want the week to finish out so people can go back to sports and celebs. And that's what I posted this shit on Facebook last week. Charlie died, a week ago? By Saturday, I posted that shit on Facebook. And just like that, college football, the NFL, and a boxing match erased all the events of the week. To include that young, Ukrainian girl getting stabbed to death on the fucking train by that brother. And he says, I got that white girl. This is why I caution my people. Where is the fucking leadership? When we just spewing all this back to Africa pro-black shit, you don't even know how to exercise it. Y'all the same motherfuckers sitting your hoe asses up there talking about, oh, it's ironic he got shot when he was talking about gang violence. He wasn't talking about gang violence. They asked him a specific fucking question. How many trans people do you think have committed mass shootings within the last year? He says too many. Then they asked him a follow-up question. He says, well, that depends. Are you including gang violence? Getting ready to go to some other numbers, I'm sure. Snap. He's not here no more. We see that clip as a community and we refuse to think. We refuse to think because we going off fucking feelings. That's why our ass keep fucking losing. God forbid you get your community together. God forbid you get your families together. But now you'll tell me, Kofa, look at the shit you talk about women. Bro, I tried. It's other brothers that fucking tried, but we were so busy fucking clapping for black women, their jobs, their education, this, that, and the third. The men got our shit. We still dreamed of giving it away to our family. The women got theirs, and they dreamed of not needing a man. Ain't but one group left the black community, and that was black women. I'm wrong? Why you keep asking us to volunteer and babysit your little bastard sons? Why y'all keep wanting us to volunteer and coach? Where's the accountability for the niggas that's tearing up the fucking community? That's why I'm pissed. That's why I did this live. Cause the same shit. And then people say, Kofa, you getting all upset about this shit. Nigga, what you gonna do? Same thing I'm gonna ask your pussy ass. You bitching about them white folk. What your faggot ass gonna do?
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
What your pussy ass gonna do? I was having this conversation with one of my boys. He was like, man, these white boys, this. I said, man, them white boys ran up in that damn state capitol on January 6th. Your ass sitting here with me talking shit. They ran up in that capitol. They stood on business. Now some fuck ass nigga, it just happened in fucking Memphis. Sorry, BT, using that word on purpose tonight. Some fuck ass nigga, with couple of them, went through, sprayed up a house in Memphis last week. Killed a little girl. You think anybody getting ready to snitch? Only thing they caught him on was the green camera. Now they looking for him. Our community knows who these people are. Just like that boy daddy saw his ass on the news. Just like his friends in that Discord saw him on the, like, bro, that guy kind of looks like you. He. You know who the fucking killer is in your community with your bitch ass. But you ain't gonna say shit. Man, I gotta worry about my family, man. You sound crazy. That's how I know you're a bitch. You're not gonna do shit to the people in your actual community. But you'll celebrate them killing somebody or ignore them killing some fucking body and then celebrate when a white man get killed. Whether it's by a white man or somebody else. He deserved it. He should have got it. Somehow, some way that shit makes sense to y'all. Appreciate that, BT. Let me keep going. Drew Titan says white girls forgot the artist, but he's on Busted Lip Records. Real talk. He is, bro. That's the mighty KC. I never forgot that. That was a BT Uncut classic. Brother Malika says, Kofa, a white woman's voice and influence is always colder, and hyenas' attitudes and reputations like Cynthia G are warm and toxic like piss.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
BT says, oh, the amount of black women that got let go this year, 325,000.
Knocks down another three ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
These same women that talk shit to us, some of them raised us for years. No one batted an eye. Yeah, look, BT says, look, I didn't even see Keith sneaking here. Yeah, bro. Chelsea says, you can't be one-sided with compassion. Indeed, sis. Culture says, it's always about feelings. No one uses logic. In any case, relationships, social interactions, we infantilize humanity. Drew says, I need the screenshot of that quote from those chicks. I can't find it. Yeah, it might be on Twitter somewhere or X. BT says, Drew, I think I might have. Okay, let y'all go. Let y'all have that. Drew says, Candace better stay out there, bruh. I'm telling you, go back and watch Full Drink and Have Thinking. Go back and watch his live from last night. It was like 3 people on that I really wanted to watch, so I was like back and forth, so I didn't catch it all. So I watched the replay today. Candace owned one, bro. She owned one. She was like, please don't make me do this. This is one part she said, please, I'm paraphrasing, please don't make me release the text messages. Don't make me do that. Anybody with any information, y'all need to say something or get to me. Don't make me do that. Don't make me release the emails and the text message. Because she said Charlie had been getting threats. He was out in the Hamptons and got into not a physical altercation, but a verbal altercation with somebody. Basically the guy that put him on. they got into it. This was like a month ago. Now all of a sudden he gone. She said, don't make me do that. And like Trent said, you could call her a coon, sell out, all that shit. You wish you had a friend like Candace Owens that would ride for you the way she riding for Charlie. Candace own one, Drew. She own one, bro. Just scroll YouTube. If you can't find a Full Drink and Have Thinking channel, just scroll YouTube and see what she said. And these are like the last, I think, 2 recent lives that she's done. Candace own one, bro. Shawty on some other shit right now. She was like, I can get mad, but don't make me do it. She's like, and I know you can get to me too, which wouldn't surprise me. When somebody says that publicly, like I know who you are and I know you can get to me. And she a mother, she got a husband and kids of her own. Shawty got some ammo.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
So she ain't ducking, bro. Culture says she's still black though. She is. DI was a white girl hustle. And hey, just like affirmative action was, it happened. Candace was able to find out Kamala Harris' family lineage. She like a dog with a bone.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Culture said we already had equal rights. Key says they say that's white folks' business, but Kirk said blacks did better in the 40s. They say we was being hung. No one said racist whites need to go back to the 40s. Selective hearing, selective rage. Bro, it's the same thing Kevin said. That's why I put him on the thumbnail too. Kevin the bad guy. What slavery and Jim Crow segregation could not do, feminism did. It destroyed the black family.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
My point I keep missing. The black family structure. This is a good pivot. I appreciate you, Keys. I'm my father's first son. I'm not his oldest child. I'm his first son. Meaning, I got 3 older sisters. My dad is supposed to take care of my 3 older sisters. He does. Or he did. All 3 of my sisters are married. It is now their husband's responsibility. If something happens to my brother-in-laws, it goes back to my dad, and now he's responsible for them. This is the way the family structure works. It's the reason why I'm talking about this. If something happens to my father, who does it fall on? Not my oldest sister, who's 10 years my senior. It falls on me. Why? God, man, woman, child. Which is what Charlie was talking about, which is what Kevin was talking about, which is what so many other men have spoken about in this country, and that shit has been eroded slowly but surely. So you say it's ironic that he was shot while talking about gang or gun violence, but he was shot by somebody that looked like him. I say it's ironic that he was shot by a member of the LGBTQIA plus community because y'all supposed to be so soft and peaceful.
No.
Feelings and words. Back to the black family structure. It falls on me to take care of my 3 sisters if something happens to happens to their husbands. Then our father is supposed to step back up and take care of whichever one lost one. If something happens to my dad, God forbid he passes, God forbid my brothers-in-law pass, I'm third in the chute. So at this point, I have to be ready to not only take care of adult women, and yes, they work and they're good, but I still have to step in and be the head of their family. Because that's my job as a man. That's the way the family structure works. We have failed to explain this shit. You know why? Because Black Lives Matter. You could take the father out the equation altogether, and it's okay. I have daughters of my own. I'm supposed to take care of my girls, which I do. If they get men as they get older, that's their responsibility. Something happens with them, they divorce, whatever the case may be, it falls back to me. If something happens to me, guess what? Their younger brother, Crown, y'all YouTube nephew, I got to get him ready to be able to step into that role if something happens to me. Why? Because that's what masculinity does. Masculinity doesn't kill a man 200 yards away because of words and feelings. But this is America. This is where we are. That's why I was bringing that up. I told you I'm going to be all over the place, but I'm going to bring it back. We broke down the family structure in this community. This is why Charlie was going so hard in the black community. Just like they say, oh, he's racist. You played a little clip where he's talking about, oh, 80% of black men leave, and his numbers were off. The guy was wrong. But there's been times where it was a clip I just saw. I told you I wasn't going to get into just them. Where he was like, hey, how you doing? Sister just said, don't talk to me. I didn't come here to talk to you. I just came here to listen. Okay. Just rude as fuck. Why would you walk up to that man's table to be rude? That's my issue with the community, bro. We do extra shit and go out of our way to do shit. Salute, Keys. I preach, bro. Appreciate it, bro. We go out of our way to do shit that doesn't have an impact on anything. That's where we put our energy at. Let me keep going. Culture says, moments like that, I appreciate being a half tether. I can separate myself from the feelings of fuckery.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Fleece says, not hoe asses. BT says, our culture hate full context, only what fits their narrative and agenda.
Knocks down another 3-ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
Let me get these other super chats real quick. I know BT, you had dropped one. Let me hit you again, bro. He says, we need to support Kofa Live that's not monetized.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
I appreciate it, bro. BT says, Culture says, spit fire, my brother. I appreciate it, bro. I'm gonna hit you with this. You know what? I'm gonna hit you with Umar too.
Donations, gifts.
Bring it back on me. Let me see. And Keys hit me with the 3 spot. He says, we hate hearing the truth, but no problem living it.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Boy, you might, God damn it, Key. That might be the comment of the night, bro. Shit. Let me have, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give you an extra drop for that $3.
People call me the fundraiser. They call me that because that's what I do. I raise funds. I get my money up.
Back on me. I appreciate that, kids. Damn. Don't want to hear the truth, but don't mind living it. Don't mind living in this fucking poverty state and poverty mindset. Whew. Let's keep on going. We almost done, y'all. Culture says, tell it. Yes, sir. Brother Malika says, facts and fucking truth. Indeed. Culture says, this is why I'm here. Indeed. Emperor says, preach. The everyday nigga is too scared to be militant.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Yep. EJ says, ain't nobody snitching. Key says, black people don't emphasize or sympathize until it's their own loved one. Bruh, you know how awkward it is to have watched First 48 and see one family grieving and then the other family hoping against hope somehow they child or cousin or whoever that got caught after murdering this other family. They mad at the family that want justice for the person getting murdered.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
You know how frustrating that shit is to see this image of your people? You know how frustrating it is to see this image of your people and be wokey woke like Kofa is? I told you I was woke for the sun got up. So all the Umarites, I've been in them spaces, bro. Blame white man for this, white man. You still going back to 400 years ago. You still living in 1960. I'm convinced, bro. Black people are still living the day after Martin Luther King was assassinated. We are stuck in that time frame. We think we're going to vote our way out. We think we're going to pray our way out. We think we're going to march our way out. We're going to talk all this shit about white folks. But getting up and doing something specific in your community, few and far between. One of my favorite African proverbs is many hands make for light work. Everybody chip in and pitch in, but then they'll tell me, Kofa, you crazy. I got to get that drop from Scarface. One of my favorite lines from Scarface. I often wish that I could save everyone, but I'm a dreamer. They'll tell you you're a dreamer. You out of pocket. You sound crazy as hell. Ain't no nigga doing that. You sound stupid. What the fuck? You, man, get the fuck out of here with that. All that back to Africa shit, bro. I done heard it all for years. That's why the celebration of the shit is disgusting to me. Cause it's another show of your fucking weakness. You can talk shit, but you can't teach shit. You can talk shit, but you ain't do shit. You're not gonna do shit. You being negative, you talking down on your own people. No, bro. I'm talking about what y'all are showing me. What we're showing each other collectively. Well, Kofa, what's your solution? Getting together and fixing it. Damn the religions. Damn the political views. You know you black. You know you black, right? You in the same fucking neighborhood. But because somebody don't fit in, we are perpetually in high school in our community. So Facebook posts and talking shit and I ain't got empathy and all that, then your ass will start getting fired. And it's not fair. You clap for a man that got murdered, but you upset that your words got you fired? That's the extreme that we're at. You can kill somebody, but I better not lose my job.
But wait, it gets worse.
And this is the all fucking mentality. Let's keep on going. Oh, check the Cash App. Appreciate it. Y'all better let me know. Y'all know I will read the chat like nobody's business. Felicia hit me with a 10 spot. I appreciate you, sis. Let me see. Did you leave a note? Nope. Just for the love of the game. I appreciate you, good sis. Let me see.
Give me your fucking money!
Back on me. I appreciate you, sis. Yeah, y'all gotta let me know when y'all hit my Cash App in the chat because the phone is on silent. Culture says, reason why I don't have any local black friends or associates with my family, I'm holier than thou. I speak and I snitch.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Oh. Key says Candace is already breaking down the footage and details. Olivia Pope not playing.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Culture says, I'm sick of the fuckery in my community. Black fatigue indeed, brother. Black fatigue indeed. Look, BT says facts. She really is Olivia Pope. Bruh, you know what? Full confession, I have had a crush on Candace Owens for so long. Oh my God, I honestly have, bro. And it's not because of this or popular. She is cute as a fucking button to me. Always has been. I don't give a fuck about her political views. I love me some Candace Owens. Can't tell me shit about no Candace Owens. Let's keep on going. Culture says we always the bad guy when we speak the truth, bro. That's why I went with the thumbnail in the Scarface thing, but decided to change up the intro song in the beginning. Culture says my black fatigue isn't restrained. I let loose on all my family. Key says my My biracial cousin really tried to chime in. Oh boy, and she ain't married a black man. Y'all foolish. Look, Key says women's protection is our responsibility. It's a lot of brothers that feel that way. I feel like that way in general, but how many of us have been shunned? How many of our jobs have been traded in for bumping cat with a stud, but then still being held accountable for not being good enough to protect black women and everything under the sun? I told y'all this conversation was going everywhere because this is America. In short, don't be surprised that people are celebrating Kevin Samuels dying or Charlie Kirk. I came here to talk about our mind state, bro. All the things that we are okay with. I gave one of my army buddies, salute to him. I know we disagree on this, but he was like under the Candace Owens post. I mean Candace Owens, what's the damn girl name? Amanda Seales. Under Amanda Seales post, for those that missed it earlier, I said saying Charlie Kirk deserved to be killed is the same as saying Amanda Seales deserves to be raped because you don't like what she says. And he was like, one was like, this is a false equivalent. I've asked other people how so, haven't got some responses, but he was like, no, because Charlie Kirk was talking about hatred and this, that, and the third. I was like, bruh, he got shot over words. So this is my army buddy that I'm talking to. I was like, so what you're saying is if a soldier's career, ultimately their life, finances, all that shit is impacted because they got poor leadership in the army, that soldier deserves to walk up and blow that sergeant's head off in front of formation. That's okay. Haven't got a response. When you start justifying minute reasons to do extreme things, you cannot exclude extreme reactions to extreme things. Case in point, like I said, if a man walks in and his wife is cheating, that shit is going to impact his finances. That's going to impact his mental state. That's going to impact his emotions. That's going to impact his children. That's going to impact his family life. So you're going to look me in the face and tell me if he doesn't even kill her. He beats the absolute dog shit out of that woman. You telling me the same people laughing about Charlie Kirk getting murdered is going to be okay with that man beating the hell out of his wife?
No.
They're not. They're going to say a man should never hit a woman, but you justify over words. Let's just say he was spewing hate. I don't think he was, but let's just go down that road. He was spewing hate. And let me explain something to y'all in the South. For those that may not live in the South. We still have fucking Klan rallies in the South. They still come through small towns, have Klan parade in full Klan garb, pointy hats and all that shit. You don't know who under them sheets. Could be your kid's principal. Could be your fucking doctor. Police officers. I don't know who else is in the chat. Maybe from the deep South. But we still have, you know why? Because the Klan did the paperwork.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
To be viewed as a religious organization. So while the Panthers are gone, while Black Lives Matter has imploded, the Ku Klux Klan is still walking around scot motherfucking free and probably responsible for Trey Reed's hanging in Mississippi recently. Thing that pissed me off again about black folks. They ain't say nothing about that boy they found on that college campus. They're not going to. You forgot where you live at. This is America. They're not going to talk about him the way they talked about Charlie because Charlie was connected to politics. For them, this is just an average kid going to school. And I'm not trying to downplay his life. His life matters too. He's every bit as important as Charlie. But when we're talking about in the grand scheme of things, Charlie was connected to a huge political party. One of the two that you either vote for or that you hate. This young man wasn't. He was starting out his life, and his life is gone like that. And of course, they're trying to flip it and say it was a suicide. Did you also know there was a white man hung in Mississippi not too long ago either? I don't know his name. I just learned about him today through my YouTube coworker named Messy Michonne.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
It's so much going on, my point being. It's so much going on a regular basis. Checking my Cash App again. Don't want nobody else to sneak up on me. That we dismiss the day-to-day stuff all the time. You mad, you celebrating because CNN told you to. MSNBC told you to. Fox told you to. The Democrats told you to. The Republicans told you to. LGBTQIA+ told you to. Get to some of y'all comments. Brother Malika says, exactly, facts. Let me see. Sister Felicia says, my brothers stepped in when I lost my husband 3 years ago.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Because they were supposed to. That's the family structure right there. Even though they have wives themselves, and I'm sure their wives, your sister-in-laws, understood. That's what a family looks like, y'all. That right there, that's what a family looks like. Culture says, my family emasculates men. Some brothers come from a family of women like that, and then they wonder why we have the views that we have. Keith said, appreciate you too, bro. Indeed. Keith says, black people's racism make me want to make a Charlie Kirk shirt and get a MAGA hat. I'm going to church next week, but it's to teach plant-based nutrition and an active lifestyle.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Coach said he want a black and white MAGA hat at this point. He says, it's like fat folks to say, I don't use the word fat, but have no problem being fat.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Oh shit. I'll let y'all have that. Key says, some of the quotes, some of our hood quotes, no snitching, that's not my child. I can't stand us sometimes. I'm currently seated. Bro, I swear, culture, we are stuck the day after Dr. King was assassinated. Stuck in 1968, our people are lost. Keith Open Door says the black community just like to complain. It's like being in Walmart line. They need to open up another line. This is ridiculous. Complain to each other instead of finding a manager. Do something, indeed. Culture says, I remain an IT professional as the sole black man in the room surrounded by whites and East Indians. Fuck what the colors got to say, bro. I'm trying to get in that space. Studying the cloud as we speak. Matter of fact, I got to sit down with some tonight and we're about to wrap up. We've been going over an hour. Coach says, I always had a crush on Hotel, bro. This is a little bit too much information, but Kofa I have a news lady fetish. If a chick is on the news, like, bro, I would rather watch a woman on the news than go to the fucking strip club. I don't know what it is. It's not like it's a powerful position. I don't know. I have always had a crush on like the local news lady. That bitch can be 20 years my senior. But like, man, Miss Mary might get it. I don't know. I got a thing for news ladies.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
And I don't know why. Let's keep on going. We almost out of here. Key says, all of us women are in the Barbie doll mind. All of our women are in the Barbie doll mindset. Their consumer brain thinks that everything is a toy. Love dick, but don't like men. Love children, but get jealous if the baby gets more attention.
Knocks down another 3-ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
Key's on one tonight. He says they care more about the man they get instead of the father their children get. Indeed. Culture says facts. He says, this is why I say if these people actually believe this, come see me. I can talk that talk. Damn, Corey Joe said he saw it on TV. That's crazy. Let me see. Oh, you talking about Stone Mountain? Oh yeah, Stone Mountain. Remember I showed y'all a video a couple weeks ago where all them people up there like believing that they were trying to open a portal in Atlanta, that Atlanta was Atlantis, the lost city of Atlantis. That was the top of Stone Mountain. I told y'all that was the Confederate Army's Mount Rushmore, basically, back during the Civil War. They still have Klan rallies there. We didn't do the paperwork. The Klan did the paperwork to be considered a religious organization. We still haven't done shit. Let's keep going. Emperor says, preach. Niggas is too dumb to legally organize. Culture says, immediately after the story of the kid hung, the colors promptly ran to the mall for the new Jordans and Sheen Hall.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Key says, hate the fiends in the neighborhoods and the piss in the elevators, but be outside drinking with the dealers. We love the dealer. I'm glad you said that, bro. That was another point I was going to bring up. Wokety woke? Man, well, who gave him the drugs? Who pumped the drugs in our community? So you mad at the white man. You mad at the fiends like Keys just said. Because the fiends stinky. They don't take care of themselves. They on drugs. But the motherfucker in the middle, you love him to death. The one providing the fiends, so you hate the beginning, you hate the end, but you love the middle. It's like having bread, having a sandwich. You threw both of the bread pieces away and just rolled up that little deli meat and just went to chewing. You love it. You love it. You love the guy in the middle. You love the drug dealer. Hate the white man for putting the drugs in our community. Well, he ain't got to sell them. But you respect him because he get your hustle on. Again, why I play This Is America. Get your money, black man. Black man, get your money. That's why I played This Is America. It was more fitting. You love the drug dealer. Then you hate the fiend because they're dirty, they stinky, they steal stuff. Well, he ain't got to use drugs. Well, he don't have to sell them. But he dressed a little bit better. He buy kids backpacks and shit for school. Trick off on their mamas. Everybody love them. You love what's actually destroying your community. And then you call it white supremacy. You keep on going. Mike has bad knees in the building. He says, I'm lucky. I come from a family where the men are still the leaders.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
And I love and respect that, Mike. Culture says, I love news women. Sheila says, I enjoyed the stream, Kofa. I appreciate you, Sheila. We about to get up out of here, y'all. In a sec, I got one more video. Yep, BT. And he's not going to let me live it down. And I don't give a shit.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Yes, I have a news lady fetish. Key says, I don't be finding their Facebook page. I did. Nigga, I thought I was the only one. Oh shit. Bro, I be looking hard. I thought I was the only one, dog. Culture says, I dated a local news producer from Channel 10. Whew. She was crazy though. Damn. Hate that ain't work out, bro. Her brother Malika says, Kofa is the lady newscaster's it's the lady newscaster eyes, Chico. They never lie. Indeed, bro. Oh shit. Key's about to slide. I appreciate you stopping through. He says, you're not gonna give me a first and last name and think I won't go hunting. Big facts. Big facts. We're gonna end off with Farrakhan, y'all. I hope y'all got something out of this, bro. I really didn't want to just harp on Kevin Samuels and Charlie Kirk. RIP to both of those guys. They didn't deserve the celebration. I hate the way Kevin went out. It's still curious. I hate the way Charlie went out. It's still curious. Regardless of what you like. Because again, Kevin Samuels is a misogynist and black women celebrated his death. They're still celebrating. Charlie Kirk was this white supremacist, even though he had no political power. Even if he had political influence, he still didn't have any political power to put your black ass back in chains, which is what black people were rambling about Trump for the last. They're gonna have you pick a cotton again. Ignorant shit, bro. Ignorant shit. So I'm gonna play both of these Farrakhan clips back to back, bring it back on me, and then we're gonna slide. But pay attention to both of these because it matters. Where we go. This is the first one I played for those that came in late.
When you see men fall, don't laugh. Learn. Learn. Because you're on your way up. And the things that tempt people to fall, you and I are not free from that temptation, nor from the weakness that will cause us to stumble and fall. When you laugh at somebody else's fall, white or black, rich or poor, your enemy or your friend, you are laughing and opening a way for your own demise when you do that. Because to laugh and not learn, to make mockery and not to understand, is to make the same mistake yourself. Did you hear me?
Don't make the same mistake yourself, y'all. I know everybody think they being woke, but don't make the same mistake yourself. Got one more after that, and then we're gonna slide. But go ahead and leave y'all with the ending like I always do. I appreciate everybody being in here. Once again, I've been your humble host, Kofa, K-O-F-A, not coffee, not kufu, not Kofi, or any variation thereof. Kofa rhymes with sofa, easy to say, easy to spell. This has been Growth Talk Entertainment, where growth stands for gentlemen reaching our wealth through healing. And this is where we help men find a positive fuck it. I'm glad everybody came through, enjoyed the live tonight. The other side of the screen, don't forget to email, hit me with your stories and stuff. I'm still going through them. I'm trying to do a show where I'm talking about different stories for, multiple people. I might break them down to VODs, but use the email up there. Appreciate all the super chats, super stickers, just all the love, all the likes, the cash apps, anything y'all have done. If y'all went through the channel tonight, through the website tonight, I really, really appreciate y'all. As always, I love you. You matter. You're not crazy. Make better choices. Peace. I'm gonna leave y'all with Brother Farrakhan.
Big grown hump, 25, 30 years old, you blaming your mother and your father for your shortcoming? Don't you realize that you are now the master of your destiny? And if you as a grown person want to continue to blame the white man, blame your father, blame your mother, blame the educator. I had a bad teacher. I went to that dumb school over there. I was in reform school. I went to jail. I went to here. Every place you've been is school. And if you learn what you're supposed to learn, you come out of wherever you've been with a determination to become your own master. Is this white man, damnable world that cracker built, that no good peckerwood hunky, and you steam yourself all up? And what have you done? The white man is still ruling, and you still talking about him. And you can't see that if you don't get a grip on you, the white man will be in power tomorrow, the day after, and the day after.